It is Wednesday, March 13th, 2024. We are looking at the waxing crescent moon, a couple of days after the new moon. And Jupiter is there in the lower left area of the screen. Probably can't see any of its moons because it's still too bright, the sky. In fact, what we're seeing on the screen is somewhat darker than what I'm actually looking at. I'm looking at a fairly pale blue sky, so we're underexposing a little bit to keep the detail in the moon and so on. I don't think I'm going to bother shooting a still photo at this point in time. I see some cloud coming along, so pretty soon, within a few minutes, cloud is going to start to interfere here, and I'm even debating, how much I even want to do tonight. I thought of trying to get a juxtaposition with a landmark or something, but I don't know if it's even worth it. We're waiting for a bus to come along, but could be a little while before the bus arrives, another 4 to 10 minutes if a bus comes along. Anyhow, just shooting a little bit of video here. Got the moon upper right. Got Jupiter there in the lower left.
No, don't be a peeking Tom.
Do a peeking Tom.
Your name is Frank.
Peeking Tom at the moon and Jupiter, yeah.
You're going to be finding cheese. Like my jokes.
Yeah. All right, so passerby's having a little bit of fun here. So I think, we're probably done here for this clip. Again, I don't know if it's even worth shooting a still. I see cloud coming along. And with the cloud coming along, I'm even having second thoughts about bothering to go anywhere else because the cloud may well obscure everything. So there's just not much point trekking downtown or to Ile Saint-Hélène or something if everything's just going to get swallowed up in clouds. So tomorrow, okay, we're just going to pan a little to the right here. Just to pan a little bit to the right. And the moon will go a little higher there. Jupiter should still be in the frame. I'm going to change the shutter speed. We're now at a 40th of a second, just to lighten things up a little bit. So in any case, the more I think, the cloud has already obscured the moon, and if it's obscuring the moon, it's for sure going to obscure Jupiter. So I think tonight's urban astrophotography adventure is about to end. I mean, I could head downtown, I could look for a landmark, blah, blah, blah. But is it really worth it? It's not like I don't have many other similar photos from previous years in better conditions. So I can't even see the moon right now. It's hidden behind a cloud. It'll eventually become visible again, I think. It's not very thick cloud. It's actually quite thin cloud. However, the moon's just a thin sliver. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can see it. We shall just pan down a little bit here. And we shall pan a little right here. But it's not looking promising for getting any... okay, so now I can see it with the naked eye. Again, thin cloud, but thick enough to make it difficult to see this crescent moon, to say nothing of Jupiter. And it's getting thicker and thicker as time progresses. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I don't think we're going to waste a whole lot more time here. So, c'est la lune est Jupiter à gauche. Jupiter est juste à gauche. Et c'est difficile à voir avec les nuages.
Et moi, je vois pas ça, Jupiter, par exemple.
Voilà.
Je vois pas Jupiter, moi, là.
Ouais, non, c'est ça, c'est difficile. Même la Lune, c'est difficile avec les nuages.
Mais je vois la Lune, mais je vois pas Jupiter.
Ouais. Demain, ça va être avec la Pléiades. A couple of passerbys commenting, yeah, I think we're done here. You can just make out the moon. I'm going to lower the shutter speed, bring it down to a 30th of a second, which is about as slow as it can go in video mode. But yeah, it's just not worth wasting a whole lot more time with this tonight. The chances of getting an interesting photo are pretty minimal. Let's see what can happen. The clouds might light up in terms of sunset. We might get some pinkish cloud if the sun breaks through below the clouds. But I'm not counting on that happening at all. But we'll stick it out here. I'm about a few hundred meters from my apartment. I don't think I'm going to waste time going anywhere else tonight. We shall just shift a little to the right here. And we shall change the angle a bit. Whoops, you see there. Can't throw it too high. There we go. So, yeah, I'm not even going to bother with still photos. I could raise the ISO. Right now we're at 64, which is quite low. Let's boost it up to 100 here. So I just boosted it by 2/3 of a stop, but even so, the moon is barely visible. So yeah, I think our urban astrophotography adventure is ending before it even really began. Can't really see Jupiter on the screen, although it may well be there in the video. But yeah, I see thicker and thicker cloud coming this way. So I just don't think it's worth going anywhere to try and get a more interesting image tonight. Again, we will just pan a little to the right here. And do I see Jupiter? I can't see, I do. There goes the moon. If I can't see the moon, you can be pretty sure I can't see Jupiter either. I don't even see the moon with the naked eye. So yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done for tonight. We did give it a try. Did give it a shot. But yeah, too much cloud. Excuse me. And I do actually have other things I can do with my time, including sleep. So, yeah, I just don't see the point in continuing any further with this. I think we're done. Here comes the bus that I would have caught had I decided to hop on a bus, but I just don't think it's worthwhile. So, it's just too much cloud. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. We are done. And actually, I could use a little bit of sleep. So maybe that's what we'll do. Just get some sleep.